Hey guys, welcome to Bookish Islander. My name is Juan, and today I'm here to talk to you about the novel Dancer from the Dance by Andrew Holleran. This novel was first published in 1978, and it chronicles a very specific time and place. The time is the period between the aftermath of the Stonewall riots and the advent of the AIDS crisis. The place is New York City and its seasonal extension, Fire Island. In the decades following the publication of this novel, it has become a cult gay classic. And that makes me wonder if gay novels, and let's say that gay novels are novels that primarily deal with gay characters or star gay characters, well, it makes me wonder if those novels, gay novels, are condemned to only ever becoming cult classics and not downright classics. Be that as it may, Dancer from the Dance has been compared to a classic of American literature, The Great Gatsby by Scott Fitzgerald. I'm not gonna comment about the merits of The Great Gatsby in this video. I think I'm gonna leave that for a future video. But I think the comparison between Dancer from the Dance and The Great Gatsby, it's a fair one. If anything, because both novels are told by a narrator who seems to be a male narrator, who seems to be fascinated by the central character. In Gatsby's case, Gatsby, and in Dancer from the Dance, the character known as Malone. This is not the only thing that both American novels have in common. I would argue that The Great Gatsby is already quite a queer text. If anything, the difference in that respect, in the queer aspect, the queer side of things, is that Dancer from the Dance is more explicit about its portrayal of queerness. But let's forget about The Great Gatsby for a moment and just focus on Dancer from the Dance. This novel is great at transporting us to the very specific time and place that I mentioned earlier. Dancer from the Dance has the capacity of transporting the reader to the middle of some fantastic parties and orgies in New York City and in Fire Island, and it even could make the most innocent and inexperienced of readers feel like he has been to one of those things at least once in his life. And I refer to the reader as he, because it seems obvious to me that Holleran, through his narrator, a named narrator here, is talking to a very specific male gay audience. Does that mean that people who do not share that gay male identity could not enjoy reading Dancer from the Dance? Absolutely not. I think there is much to be enjoyed from reading this novel, regardless of your own gender and sexual identity. And among those things that anyone, I think, could enjoy about this book, I would mention one, and that's the character of Sutherland. Sutherland is a key character. Because he's the one who introduces Malone into this world of New York and Fire Island parties and orgies, and he later even becomes a kind of mentor for him. In the fictional universe that we and Malone are introduced to thanks to Sutherland, and this unnamed narrator that is telling us the story is fascinating. If you're interested in tales of decadence, if you're interested in wit, if you enjoy extravagance and gossip, I think you could do a lot worse than to read Dancer from the Dance by Andrew Holleran. So this is it. So if you have read it, or if you want to read it, if you have any preconceived notions about it or have heard things about it, anyway, if you want to talk about this book with me, whether you've read it or not, and with anybody else who wants to participate, please make sure that you leave a comment in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts, and I'd love to talk more about this fascinating novel. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you again very soon. Bye bye.